Hi guys, Tor here. Today I'm going to be doing a tag that I got tagged in by Grace Ventimiglia. It's the Fangirl Tag. Now, I don't necessarily think of myself as a huge fangirl for anything, but I'm going to answer the questions and we'll see how it goes. So let's see, question number 1. The top fandoms that you invest the most time in. I really don't watch that much TV or anything like that anymore. I'd say most recently I watched a lot of Smallville because I have a lot of the seasons on DVD, and probably Doctor Who, but I really haven't seen any of the latest season or 2 seasons. I'm not even sure. Like I said, I don't necessarily keep up with a lot of television or things like that. Question number 2, my experience with meeting people I'm a fan of. I've never really met people that I was like a huge fan of. Like if I had been able to meet like Freddie Mercury or something like that, I probably would have freaked. But some famous people I've met. Oh, one time I was in a bar in Toronto and me and my friend had gone up and we did a rendition of a song by No Doubt. And then afterwards this guy called us to the bar and he was like, I really love how you guys totally get into the music and it's so great that you just enjoy the sound. Can I buy you girls a drink? And we're like, whatever, cool, free drinks. So the guy bought us a drink and then he's telling us about how his band is playing at some music festival in town and we should totally come and like check it out and all this and that. And we're like, yeah, okay, whatever, we gotta go. And he was like, no, my band's playing. And we're like, oh, who's your band? Who's your band? Because, you know, it was probably like nobody. And he was like, oh, I'm the bassist in Daughtry. And then he told us his name. And I was just like, I've never heard of that band before. And then we left. And then I looked it up like the next day and I was like, oh, he was totally telling the truth. And Daughtry is actually like a band. Another time I met Jared Leto. That was just at a concert for like a t-shirt signing thing. Marianas Trench was playing at the college bar, and afterwards they just kind of hung out in the entranceway and talked to everybody and got pictures with all the members, and it was pretty cool. But my problem is that it never seems like I really love something and then I hear about it and get to meet them. It's always like my friends are going to this because they are obsessed with something. So then, like, I'll listen to their music or watch their show or whatever and then go. And so it's like, okay, well, I just got into your stuff, so I'm not really that excited about it. Like, one time I went to meet Anti-Flag with my friend who is really into punk rock. And we were the first people in the line, and I'd literally never heard any of their music before. So I go up, and they're like, oh, what's your favorite song and stuff? And I'm just like, honestly, I don't even know who you are. And I kind of feel bad, because I feel like that's insulting. It doesn't faze me a lot to meet famous people. I don't know. They're just people. Question number 3. Name your top OTPs plus their theme song. I had no idea what this meant. I had to Google it. And what I came up with was One True Pairing. So I'm assuming that's like fictional characters that I would like to see together. I think the original storylines have it right. You know, Superman and Lois Lane and whatever, just whoever the story puts together, that's the way to go. Question number 4. Ship yourself with your favorite celebrity and give it a ship name. Again, I don't really know what this means. I tried to Google it. Urban Dictionary had no definition of what ship yourself was. I YouTubed it and just got a bunch of videos about ships, so instead I just did this. And the ship name would be the SS Super Tor. Superman and me, Tor, and it's a ship. So, question number 5. You have a few minutes to say or do anything to your favorite celebrity or fictional character. What would you do? I think my favorite fictional character, well, the one that's springing to mind right now is Superman, because he's the best, he can do anything. So I would just like, I don't know, I'd get them to fly me around the world and like take pictures at all the coolest monuments together, like the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. So then I would just have like an album of pictures of me and Soups all around the world doing cool stuff. Yeah. Number 6. What is the wackest merchandise you have purchased? I don't really buy a lot of fan memorabilia stuff anymore, but I do have one small collection that I feel like I should share. So I'm about to show you my one and only fangirl collection, and here we go. I'll give you a hint, it's for Pokemon. There's the Pokemon board game. Various and sundry amount of Pokemon playing cards, but here's some of there's rare ones mixed in there too, but these are like the ones I've set aside. So, some holographic ones and dark guys and the Mewtwo card from one of the movies. And then on this side I have the Entei from the movies, a couple holographic ones, Blaine's Charizard with a misprint error on it. I have Nidoking and Nidoqueen holographic. I also have all the other Nidos, so I guess that's like a full set. I have all the legendary birds. Some legendary birds are in these cases. Zapdos. Oh, that's the Mew from when the movie came out. This is one of them in its original wrapping still. Moltres. Another Moltres. And I have a couple of Articunos. And then there's all of this stuff, which may seem a little overwhelming. I have some books. And these are all like little toys from Burger King that you got in like the kids' meals. There's a couple down there, a couple there, some over there and there. That actually is a Meryl cross stitch. My sister made it for me when I was like 12. There's an Articuno with shooting action, some books, and all my plushies. I got a lot of plushies. I was like super into going to the Burger King to get the toys that came in those meals, and a lot of them were plushies. And then the bigger ones are all probably from like Walmart. Bunch of Pokeballs and other collectible cards. That's a Burger King toy, the little purple Game Boy guy. Some stuff out of bubblegum machines and cereal boxes. And yes, that's the Pokemon Stadium. I have the Pokemon Stadium game. Splendid in its glory with the little guys that like plug in. They have the electronic sensors in their butt, and so you like turn it on and you press buttons to like attack. These guys are like spinning tops. So they just like spin, and these things used to amuse me like there's no tomorrow. Like I seriously used to play with these things for like hours. It was stupid. I would see if I could get them to go like downstairs and do tricks with them. Some of them talk, like this Chansey and that Meryl talk. They make little noises and move around and stuff. That Heracross, his head actually fell off because you like press a button on his back. And he does like a headbutt, but his head fell off because I played with him too much. That's about it, I guess. I got some of these from Burger King, Walmart, Christmas, birthdays, found things. Found this guy when I went to the theater one time, this Gengar. I found this one in a sandbox. What is that, Weeping Bell or Victory Bell? Victory Bell. And yeah, I could probably still name them all. I stopped collecting them pretty much after the first set finished coming out. I wasn't really into the second or any of the games basically after like Pokemon Yellow. I got a lot of them for the couple of years that I collected for. And I don't really know why I still have them other than as kind of a kick-ass collection, and I can't bring myself to get rid of them. Although maybe someday, like Beanie Babies, I'll sell them for so much money. not. But yeah, that's my collection, and now we'll get on with the rest of the list. Number 7. Do you have a dedicated Tumblr and Twitter for your fandoms? No, absolutely not. Stupid motorbike. No, I do not have a Tumblr or Twitter. I don't actually follow any fandoms on anything anyways. I liked Doctor Who on Facebook one time, and then I kept getting like Doctor Who updates on my Facebook feed, so I had to unlike it because it was annoying me. Number 8. Have you read any fanfics? If you don't mind sharing, you may state its title. I'm sure I've read 1 or 2 way back, maybe in like middle school or high school or something, but not now. Never, no. Question 9. Describe your fangirl personality. I think this video kind of summarizes it pretty well. I get into shows and series, but a lot of times, like, if I have to wait for the next season, I'll just lose interest and never get back to it. And I tend to just sort of consume the entire thing at once. I don't, like, stay obsessed with things. I'll watch the entire show. I'll like it, you know, for a few weeks, whatever, and then I'm over it, I'm past it. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm a super casual fangirl. Number 10, which fandom drives you nuts but you would never leave it? I don't think I'm part of any, so I don't know. And I don't really pay that much attention to other fans of something. I don't really interact with people based on my love of Superman or anything like that, so I don't know. I guess all of them then. Well, no, none of them, because I'm not part of any of them. Because when something annoys me, I no longer partake in it. I guess now it's time to tag people. I think like basically all the girls that I kind of know on YouTube have already been tagged, so I'm just gonna cop out and say anybody who watches this video and wants to do a tag. And I'd really like to see more guys doing this tag. I've seen a couple, but it's called the Fangirl Tag, but I'm going to change it to the Fanboy Tag. So anybody who wants to do the video, go ahead and do it. I will put all the questions in the thing box below, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!